Not live right now, right?
Nah, nah, nah.
I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with having expensive taste. The problem arises when you're obnoxious about it.
$800 off-white
$2,000.
$450.
That's $1,000.
Go for like $6,000.
Guess how much it is. How much do you think this jacket was worth?
$1,600.
It's time to be more positive. Let's go out and spread positivity.
Guys, it's all about that positivity.
Clearly, we can all privately laugh about making it rain on homeless people. Like you and your friend, you're like, yeah, we're fucked up. I can't believe we did that. But I don't think most people would upload it because they'd realize that any comedic value is completely overshadowed by how much of a faggot you appear to be. This seems like an appropriate time to show you this great opinion.
No, but all seriously, I'm probably like one of the few YouTubers that use the money I make from YouTube to like buy stuff to make my videos better.
He will often flex in his music videos.
Those 20s, I need blue on my bills. Wrist looking like the 50 bands from the flex on my wrist. I put some ice on.
He will also flex on random people in the street.
There's a store called Supreme, and they dropped this today, and there's like this really long line, like 3 miles. Like, so I'm about to walk by and see the reaction.
He tries very hard to convince his fans that he is not flexing on them.
I would never flex on the viewers, the fans, never. Once again, I would never flex on my fans, just me flexing on the haters.
I'm not trying to flex on you guys at all. You guys are the reason why I have money.
Well, there comes a point where you have to realize that your fans watch your videos more than your haters watch your videos, so you are flexing on your fans. One of the only decent points he's ever made is in this video where he compares his life to the life of the rich kids of Snapchat, and there were a lot of similarities, go figure. But by the end of it, he says,
If, I don't match your personal preferences, there's probably someone out there that will match your personal preference, so go watch someone else.
I think that's a perfectly fair statement. But you shouldn't preface it by saying,
Guys, I'm not showing off I'm rich. These are just things that I do on an everyday basis.
you absolutely are showing off. Just fucking own it. If you're showing off, you're showing off. Also, he does this horrible skit where he pretends to have a normal life.
A lot of people don't know this, but I just act rich and try to show off all these cool things on camera. But as soon as the camera turns off, I just have a normal life.
I don't have much of a problem with it being an inaccurate portrayal of a normal person's life, but it's just fucking lazy. Heaven forbid you film this outside or at a friend's house or anywhere that isn't a multi-million-dollar mansion so that the skit actually makes sense. He is extremely insecure, and he makes it very obvious when he uploads videos like this where he details how much money he earns in a month on YouTube.
There's like this video that has been going crazy viral, and basically in the video he shows how much money YouTube has paid him. Everyone just giving him so much props, like everyone loves him. This dude is getting so much street credit. I'm like, I want some street cred too. Last month I made a roughly $60,000. I mean, it's okay. It is actually my lowest paid month. Once again, I only got 20 million views.
I'm not sure what odds he's trying to improve. The odds that a female will finally see him as a suitable sex candidate because he has money, or the odds that his child fan base will revere him more as a god. I don't often speak on the topic of stretching videos out to the 10-minute mark for the sake of more ad revenue, particularly with the adpocalypse stuff going on. If that's some people's hustle, no problem with it. The problem is, when you don't actually fill that space with more content, you just stretch your outro out, 3 minutes long, 4 minutes long. That's fucking retarded.
I love you guys. Subscribe if you're new. Comment. I read all comments. And now I try to make this video somehow 10 minutes.
One thing that he's very disingenuous about is when he states that all of his videos are jokes.
All of my videos are jokes. A lot of people don't understand this. People get actually mad at me like, yo, relax. All my videos are jokes. It's just for fun. I have no beef against this kid.
No, they're not. And it's very obvious to anyone who watches your videos that they're not all jokes. You're not playing a character. Alright, that is you. You are being yourself in these videos. Oh no, I get it. You're so spineless that you want to have it both ways. You want to basically be able to say, yeah, I roasted this person in the past, but it was all jokes. It was all jokes. If you want to suggest that some amount of your videos are jokes, go for it. It's very obvious to all of us that your beef with Logan Paul is just a bunch of fake shit. Oh no! Logan stole my clothes! What am I gonna do?
Oh snap!
He's gonna be pissed. Bro, look at this, bro. Where's my Supreme and Gucci and Babe?
That is all fake beef, so if you want to call that a joke, go for it. But you are undoubtedly the biggest fence rider on YouTube. You would just as soon make a diss track on Logan Paul as you would drop to your knees and suck him. Now we're going to talk about the Gabby situation, and if you're not familiar with it, I'll bring you up to speed. These two are attending a party together. She goes up to him with Snapchat in hand and says, "I challenge you to a freestyle." She's pestering him. She says, "You don't have your ghostwriter here, do you, bitch?" He's obviously quite scared, so he does the only thing that he thinks he can do.
I had two options that night. I could have walked away and looked like a bitch, or I could have did something about it, and I did something about it. I grabbed her phone and I smashed it. I was like, "Enough is enough, you little stupid bitch." I smashed her phone.
Only two options. That's it. That's all he has. There isn't a third option that got swept under the rug, and that's to play along with it. There isn't even an infinite number of options that allow you to do any number of things that don't make you look like an asshole or a pussy.
I can't just sit there and look like a bitch.
If you are ever so terrified of being put in an improvisational situation that you smash someone's phone for fear of looking like a bitch, you sort of automatically just look like a bitch.
I had two options that night. I could have walked away and looked like a bitch, or I could have did something about it.
It's like he's describing the thought process of a wounded animal or a caveman. I either run away or I smash. Those are the two options.
Enough is enough, you little stupid bitch. I smashed her phone.
If you're a comedian, if all your videos are jokes, the first thing that comes to your mind is, how can I turn this into a joke? Nope. You got the ape brain.
I can't just sit there and look like a bitch.
I just want to mention as a side note that when he was on Drama Alert, he had said that when you go to these YouTuber parties, it's understood that you don't bring out your phone and you don't film people really without their permission.
These YouTuber parties, people know to
Right.
not take out phones.
Or you ask permission.
People do film at those parties, and you filmed at those parties. Filming's fine when people are okay with it. You weren't okay with it because you got bamboozled. Would you guys like to hear the juiciest bit of hypocrisy?
Probably shouldn't have threw her phone. But I mean, if you're gonna record me at a party when I'm off guard.
This girl literally came up to me in person. Didn't ask me, "Hey Rice, do you mind if I vlog?" She just came up to me, camera already on, and I was so unexpected.
It kind of sounds like he doesn't like being recorded without his consent. How interesting.
No, but I'm not streaming though. I just wanted to call you.
Oh, you're not?
No, I just wanted to call you and just talk. Now people are like, "Hey, Reska was streaming. Ha, he fooled you. Don't trust him. Fuck out of here, you snitches, man." I would have got nudes, bro, but y'all was really fucking up my tempo. I don't even know why I even lied, bro. Fucking people snitch way too much.
He is very entitled. So entitled, in fact, that when he's not invited to a YouTube-related event, he has to tell everyone about it.
Instead, they decided to hook up like Tyler Oakley and these washed up YouTubers and fly them out and stuff and hook those guys up.
and not even hook me up. If you're watching this right now, YouTube, have all those guys that are irrelevant now, but you know, just at least show respect to the people that was grinding, you know, hard and shit.
I can understand whining like a bitch because you didn't get invited to YouTube Rewind. What I can't understand at all is why you would bring up other YouTubers' names and talk about their numbers and how irrelevant they are.
These names right here, I'm sorry if I'm calling you out, these people right here were popping in 2015, 2014, like, but